Excuse me, people. Oh, look at this. Pets. That's all I need. Pet chickens. Watch out, guys. You hungry? You hungry? Good, it's not frozen. Oh my gosh, look how pretty this is, and I'm about to mess it all up. It is January 10th, the day of snowpocalypse. We didn't get as much snow as I thought we would. They kind of made a big deal out of it on the news, but it's not that bad. But man, it is sure pretty. Let's get a picture of this before I walk in it and mess it all up. There's Maggie and Chester. Good morning, guys. Maggie and Chester have already had breakfast, and now it's time for Tucker and the goats to get fed. I'm gonna bring Kelev out here, but I'm gonna wait until I get everybody fed first. Kelev is in the garage and he has already eaten. So I'm gonna feed everybody else and get their water straightened out. Look at this. Get their water straightened out before I bring him out, because I need to record. And I can't carry food, camera, and lead that dog and stay vertical and record. And I feel like I needed to show you how much snow we did get in northeast Oklahoma, how much snow we got here. Look at her trying to get out. She's hungry. I am a little late this morning, aren't I? Okay, hang on just a second. Okay, hopefully this goes well. I got a feeling this might be hard. Look, somebody already yellowed up the snow. Was that you? Did you yellow up the snow, buddy? Got a little bit of grease in there for you from breakfast this morning. He loves, oh yeah, he loves that. Can y'all hear? Hey, come on. Hey, hey, Sky. Come on, Sky. This way. This way. To say that she is food motivated would be an understatement. Let's go. I can't believe they're out here in the snow. Most of the time the goats don't come out in the snow, but I guess these young ones don't know that yet. Good morning, Pebbles. How are you doing? And there's Flint with his tongue sticking out. All right. Oh, let's see if I can do this with the camera. Somebody are messy at the eating table here. Here, there's just trying to keep you busy. Okay. There we go. Y'all get along, okay? Y'all need to get along. Flint, are you doing okay? Are the girls treating you well? You better be nice to him, Pebbles. It looks so different only seeing 4 does and a buck in here rather than all the does that I had over the summer that I'd sold. It's a good thing I came out here and looked. They're needing some hay. They look dry in here, or the bedding looks dry, but they do need some hay. So, and I gave them extra hay last night. Here we go. Let's look at this. There's a little bit of whoa. Tucker. Buddy, Tucker, why are you peeing on your water? Oh, that's not frozen either. Look at this. There's a claw mark there where he's like maybe pulled that back so he can get a drink. Or maybe he tried to stand it. No, it's not frozen, so he would have stepped through it. So he was trying to get a drink probably. I'm glad it's not frozen. So at this point, I would normally go take care of Rocky, but I'm going to go ahead and get hay for these guys because they are, I don't want them, it's snowing. I don't want a lot of trouble. So let's go get some hay for Rocky. Oh, Kitty, I can't believe you're out in this. Look, there's a track. This is so pretty. Anyway, I really didn't feel like coming out here filming in the snow, but I felt obligated to show you this. The news made such a big deal about it, made a big hype about it. It isn't as bad or as much as they said it would be, but we did get our snow and it is beautiful. So I'm doing things a little bit differently. I started a little bit later, and I'm not bringing the dog out with me just yet because I want to show this to you. I felt like something big going on in the news, and just letting you know how it went here. And this is it. Can you guys, I don't even know. I can hear the dogs howling in my house because I'm not in there. Like, that's why they're howling. She's got food over here, so that's good. Oh, hay. I gotta get hay. They are so loud. Oh, I hear Mom and Dad's dogs howling across the street too. So that's gonna encourage my dogs to howl, and so we're gonna have a howl fest this morning in the snow. They're not in the snow. My little dogs are inside howling, but that is so pretty. So, oh, about fell. There's ice. I had gotten the ice out yesterday when it warmed up. I'd gotten it out of their water and I just tripped over it. It had snow on it. I didn't see it. So I'm going to get this hay over here, and then I'm going to go over and take care of Rocky, feed him, make sure he has water, and feed the chickens. Now, I did feed the chickens last night. I gave them extra food. Hey, buddy. I gave them extra food last night. Are you done with your breakfast already? That should last them all day. I gave them extra food last night, and I put their automatic feeder in the coop rather than out in the run because I did not know how much snow we would get. It wouldn't do them any good to have food out there if it was covered in snow where they couldn't get to it. He didn't finish. He just come to say hi to me. That was sweet. Knowing how much he loves food and loves to protect his food, that was sweet of him to come out and say hi to me. I don't know if I've already mentioned it. It looks really cold out here. And it is cold. But it's 29 degrees, which all last week when I came out to feed and water, morning and evening, was like 15, 16, 17 degrees. So today doesn't feel as cold to me. The snow is a little slick. So I gotta watch that. But other than that, it feels pretty good out here. Okay, I got food for the goat that I had taken inside so that I could just take it out real fast in the morning. I've got a gallon jug of water. I actually brought 2 out and had them sitting on the front porch so that I can give water to the ducks and to Rocky. Rocky should have a little bit of water in his bowl and just need a little bit poured on top of it, because the other bowls weren't frozen, so I'm hoping that his is the same way. Look at this. This is deep right here. It piled up. There's the ducks and the rooster, and I actually put this out here yesterday and put straw back there, hoping that the ducks and the rooster would get back there behind it. It doesn't look like they've done that, but I don't know. This is all trampled down up here. Maybe they did. And they're just out there from this morning, but I'm going to feed them, and I'm going to make sure to have some corn in the feed so it'll warm them up. But it's not cold. Remember, it is cold, but it's not, it's at 29 degrees, and it's supposed to get up to 34 today. Yeah, dirty water because of the ducks. And they will, even though it's cold, they will come up here and play in it. They will try to get in and swim in it. Yeah, Rocky's isn't frozen. It's like a slushy, Rocky. It's like a slushy. Now let's get him some food over there. There's some food out for the birds. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that other, where's your bowl? It's covered. Is this your bowl? I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Touching it. Oh, it's cold. Yep, cold, cold, cold. You're gonna have to get snow out. I got the food. You take care of the snow. There you go, bud. Let me see if I can see if he has hay over there. And Sean moved that hay feeder over, which is good to keep it out there. I see hay. It's good to keep it out of the rain and stuff, but it's harder to see whether he has any or not. I don't like going in there all the time, you know, just to see if they have hay. Now, it is hard. It's hard to breathe. You can probably tell that I'm out of breath. It is hard to breathe. I don't know why. Let's get some feed for the ducks. And like I said, I filled up the automatic feeder in the big coop. I know they have feed. Okay, what I didn't think about was when I placed this on the ground that it would have snow on it, and then I would get it in the feed. Hope that didn't mess things up. See, I already have bird food here. I guess I'll give some of it to the big and some of it to the ducks and rooster. And I hope that this is not wet. My hand is a little chilly now that I've gotten it wet. Man, I tripped over that. Keep that camera rolling, because you might catch me rolling here in a minute. I hope not. Oh, that would be cold. Ah! Did y'all see that? What the heck? How come I didn't do it a while ago? I was totally not expecting that. I got snow all over the tripod and the camera. The camera is resistant to water. I'm gonna put some feed over here by the water and by this shelter that I put up for them. Trying to encourage them to come over here. I'll show it to you. All right in here to try to just encourage them to come over here and eat, and maybe go back there. And then I guess I'll put some over here by them. There's the cows eating. Oh, and I'm getting a phone call. I get a lot of phone calls when I'm feeding. That was Mom, I guess, probably trying to check on me. But I can't answer the phone wearing gloves. I have one glove on, but I have a handful. Oh, I can't put that back yet. Kelev's got to come out. Kelev likes the snow. Hi, kitty. What are you thinking? What do you think about the snow, kitty? Huh? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit. You know, this cat's wanting me to feed her up there at that shed, but she's got a lot of food out here in the shop. So I think I'm going to get a little bit of cat food and put it up there by the shed for her. But right now I'm going to get some goat food because I feed the girls twice in a day, just a little bit the second time. And I'm going to go ahead and get some of that so that I don't have to come all the way out here just to get the feed. Kind of keep it ready to go. I know that is not the way a lot of people do it, but that's the way I'm going to do it. Alright. I am scared right here. Okay, I am going to go ahead and put some food there for her since that's what she wants it. She's doesn't appear to be a picky eater, picky where she eats or what she eats for that matter, but we'll go ahead and amuse her. So I got Kelev with me, and all I got to do is make it back to his pen so that he can be out here for today. Like I said, it's only 29 right now, but oh, he keeps pulling on the leash. I mean the camera. Well, the leash, and that's the hand I had the camera in. But it is supposed to get up to 34 today. Now, it'll be cloudy all day, so This will not melt in one day, but the waters are not, shouldn't freeze. Well, they won't. It's 34 degrees. They won't freeze if they didn't freeze last night in the 20s. Get out of that. Here's the cows up here eating the bird food. So, like I said, 34 degrees. The water should be good all day. I'll be back out here in the evening to check on everything. I probably won't film then, but I'll come out and make sure everybody has hay and everybody has food and water for the evening. The chickens won't eat in the evening, but they will want to eat first thing in the morning. And so I always want to make sure that everybody has a lot of food and water, so that if I'm late getting out, or if something happens and I can't get out right away, they're able to survive for at least a little while without anybody coming out looking after them. He's going to go mark his territory. This snow looks too white, too clean. He's going to fix that, I'm sure, after he gets a drink. I'm glad to see the cows are doing okay. They still got hay that isn't covered in snow. They must have protected it from the snow. I do need to put another bale out this weekend. Today is Friday the 10th, and so maybe Sunday I'll be able to put a bale out. Can't get out there right now, but and tomorrow will probably be pretty bad, pretty muddy. Not bad, but muddy. It's supposed to get above freezing every day for the next 7 days, so the nights are going to be cold, but I will take the temperatures in the 30s over the teens any day. So I am not a cold weather person. I do not like the winter at all, and one, because it's cold, but two, because there's not enough light for me. It doesn't stay light long enough, and I need to get the shovel and make sure the cows have water. But it's not, I've got layers on. I've got a lot of layers. It's not like I'm just wearing a hoodie. I do have several layers on, and I'm not cold. My face is cold, but it's not as cold as it has been all week when I come out to feed and water. It feels pretty good out here, other than it's a little bit more difficult to breathe. But the animals are good. I've had a lot of comments asking me why I don't take this shed that was going to be Greg's tiny home and put it out with the goats. And actually, that's funny, because it's always the goats. Why don't I put it out with the girl goats and let them use it as a shelter rather than the boy goats, or rather than the chickens or something? And then I've also had comments, and even on the last video, I guess it'll be the video before last, because I'm filming and there's a video that hadn't gone out yet that goes out tomorrow. But why I don't open up the barn and let the animals in there. So to answer the question, that's not a barn. It's a shop, and I'm using it as a shop. I keep hay in there and feed in there and a tractor, trailers. I keep things in there. It's a shop. It's not a barn. I would love to have a barn, and one day maybe I'll get a barn. That's not in the near forecast though. And this right here is too expensive for me to put out for the goats. The goats chew on things. They'll, pee and poop in it. It'll be like, that's all it would be good for if I put it out with the goats right now. And I'm using it too. I've got stuff in there. I've got stuff stored in there for right now, because they've been working on my house. And one day maybe I can make something out of it, an office. Maybe it'll be a storage shed. Maybe when I'm able to afford something else, if I get rich, I might put it out with the goats, but that is not my intention right now. I see other people doing that, getting these little sheds and putting them out with their goats or their chickens or whatever. And that's fine if you can afford it, but I can't afford it. So that's the story on that. I don't have a barn. I can't afford it, but I love my shop, and I'm not going to put goats and chickens and stuff in there. At least not permanently, because that I've bring animals into the garage all the time, and I've had chickens in the house, and I've even had bottle baby goats in the house for a little bit. So, not saying that might not ever happen, but for the most part, I'm using that as a shop, and that's I'm not going to bring animals in. That's not ice, it's just slush. It's gonna get up to 34, so I'm just gonna leave it there. It just melts. Yeah, they go. Looks like they put a hole in that one too. But that one has less water in it. Later on today, I might come out and see if the water hoses are frozen. And hopefully not, and then I can just add some water. If not, they have enough there. They have enough there for today, and I'll do it tomorrow. He is guarding his food. He's guarding it from the goat, and he's guarding it from the dogs over there, from Maggie and Chester, who don't even care that he has food over here. Somebody's going down the road in an ATV. Yep. Guess it's a good time for that. It is the next day. It is 39 degrees. Everything's melting, but the wind is blowing. But as you can see, plenty of snow still left on the ground, but it's definitely melting off the trees and everything. And I've come out here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take care of waters and everything, and get everything done a little bit early today. Because I know that it is 39 degrees and I don't have to come back out here. Watch your heads. I don't have to come back out here after I get things done. So like if it was freezing, and I would need to come back out and check on the waters again and break up the waters for them to get another drink out of. But this right here kind of slopes downhill just slightly. And so the other day before it snowed, I laid out the water hoses, one end up here and the other end down there. There's two water hoses, but now there's snow. I can kind of see, I don't know if it's going to show on the camera, but you can see where the water hose, the bump in the snow, well, you can see the hose right there. The two bumps in the snow, you can see where the hoses run, only because the snow has melted quite a bit. Now, what are the cows doing over here? I do not know. I'm hoping tomorrow to be able to get out and get another bale of hay for them, because they're getting low on that first bale. But I'm not getting the tractor out in this mess. It would just be a muddy mess. Let's see. I think it looks like one of them's like right in here. Yep, right in here. So the other day they got frozen, and I put this one in a trash can, a big trash can, took it inside and let it thaw out, and then I brought it outside and I used it, and then I laid it up down this hill, whatever, up this hill, down this hill, whatever, so that it wouldn't freeze again, it wouldn't have water. Hopefully the water drained out and there's not frozen water in there. So I'm gonna hook this up and see if I can use it. Hopefully. Look, it's like I was having problems getting it. It kept getting hung on something. That cat is so funny. Oh, she's getting it again. Goofball. So let's plug this in and see if I can get some more water out of there. The ice is melted, so all of their water is like slushy, but I would like to be able to get them some more water in there so that when it does freeze tonight and I come out and I break the ice, they'll have some water in there. Because when it gets frozen, the ice gets real thick. There's less water, remaining. Once you break the ice, there's less water remaining for them to actually be able to drink out of. Making sure that works before I try this. Oh no, I got the wrong end. I got the wrong end. I have to go get the other end to plug into this. this one hose will reach to the goats right here. So I can at least fill theirs up. I know if I can get this one working. And this is the one that I had gotten the water out of, and hopefully laying it down this hill like this. Hopefully it had time to drain all the way out before it froze. Is this the end? Yeah. Oh, I hope this works. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Let's get the other end of it before I turn it on. Hold on, I guess it's gonna hurt. Let's go ahead and turn it on and find the end, because I didn't take it very far. Coming through, kitty. Oh, the snow is really slick. Uh-oh. No. No. It's not working, Titus. It's not working. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out here. Walk it out in faith. I'm kidding. I am gonna take it out here though, just get it over here. This is where I will need it. But they do have a lot in there. So I just unplugged the water hose from the faucet, turned off the faucet. The water is not on. You're gonna have to just believe me on that one. And what I'm gonna do, I think, is just leave it out here, because tomorrow, today's 39, tomorrow is supposed to get at least that warm. I think it was supposed to get up to 40 tomorrow, but they keep changing the weather. And so, yeah, I might even, no, I better not do that with goats. I'll just lay it up here on top of the snow and hope that that will help it thaw out. And I'm gonna go get this other hose and put it on top of the snow, or try to. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to use this. Tomorrow's Sunday. I just really hope I can do this before the week, because Monday I have to go to work. So I'm out here like really early. She's so funny. I'm out here really early on mornings that I have to go to work. And I'm in a real hurry when I get home from work, because I'm racing against time. I'm racing against it getting dark. I hear some dogs barking off in the distance. Those are not my dogs. I don't know if you guys can hear them or not, but it's not my dogs this time. It does sound like a beagle though. It does sound kind of like Titus, but it's not Titus. Titus outside, you would definitely be able to hear him if he was barking right now. Okay. Are we there yet? Oh my goodness, this is like longer than I thought it was. There we go. Maybe setting it. There's ice all the way through this. Maybe setting it on top of the snow will help it melt. We'll find out. You can, of course, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. You know, guys, every time you leave a comment, it does help. It does help the channel. It shows interaction with the video and shows YouTube that there is some interest in this video, and helps it know what people to put it out to. So like if you enjoy the video and you leave a comment down below of any kind, it will cause YouTube to show this video to someone else who has the same type of viewing habits as you do. Let's check on the cow's water. Here we go. This one doesn't hardly have anything in it, and that has still quite a bit. They are able to drink out of that, which is good. I I think I'm gonna try to feed these ducks and this rooster again, because that cow came up this morning and ate their food when I put it out here. So let's get some food for the little birds real fast. Look at this. How come y'all didn't tell me that snow was dangling from there? Got it. Man, the snow is slick today. It was slick yesterday, but it's really slick today now that it's melting. He's not even looking. Here comes some ducks though. I bet they'll come up here when I walk away. But I'm gonna walk away and get some hay for Rocky and come right back. Y'all hear that rooster? Oh man, he's got a bunch of hay in here. Set it right up under here. Rocky, look at me, buddy. Go ahead and eat this first, and then eat that up there. Can you do that? Can you eat this first? Can you? Oh my gosh. Dude, you need to put some weight on. I wormed him here a couple of weeks ago, or dewormed him. Come here, buddy. Let me take a look at you. He's needing some weight on him. I'm gonna start with giving him a little bit more feed right now. He's you can't tell with all the hair he has on him, but he's needing to pick up some weight. Listen, that rooster crowed, so the laughing rooster should crow again. Oh, they both crowed at the same time. Let me get you some feed. Let me think about this. Alright, I was going to, I got some feed right here because I was going to take it in. I was going to take it to the girls is what I was going to do. I don't usually feed Rocky twice a day. He hasn't needed it. The girls, I started feeding twice a day when I had these babies, and I had that Sky as a bottle baby. And I wanted to, well, when I brought her out, when she was like more on feed than she was the bottle, I wanted to come out and check on the goats, made sure I checked on the goats and make sure she got plenty of feed. This ain't yours. You just keep on walking. But I feed him the same amount that I always have. But I'm going to start feeding him a little bit more. Maybe the cold has something to do with that. I mean, but this isn't his first winter. I think this is his third year. His third winter. This is the third time I've had him through the winter, so I don't know what to think about that. And maybe he's got a different parasite. Maybe he's got a different, I don't know. I need to keep an eye on this though. Also need to check on the chicken water. It's just a yellow bucket. Okay, y'all go that way. They've got plenty of water. Their food's still sitting up in there. What's up, Red? Hey, Red. You gonna come over here? Guess not. See, they keep coming up and eating the bird feed every time I come out and feed. And so I don't know if the ducks and the roosters getting enough to eat. But I do know Rocky's got enough feed, and he's got enough, definitely got enough hay. And honestly, he should be able to do really well on the hay by itself. Now you want to come up. Now you want to come up. Hey, don't bite my hand. Don't bite my hand, Red. There's nothing there. Smile. Smile. Alright. I am going to feed the does, but I'm not going to take you guys with me. I feel like this video is kind of maybe getting long, So, because I filmed yesterday and now's another day. But I wanted to point out, and I got distracted by red, I wanted to point out that there's a lot of snow on the ground, but you notice that there's not a lot of ice. And this week is actually better than it was last week. And so the animals are looking really good. They went through the low mid teens last week. That was probably pretty hard on them, but they are looking good, except for I'm concerned about Rocky. I mean, he's not like real skinny. Let me get in here out of that mess, but he's not like real skinny, not too skinny, but he's lost some weight, and so that's something that I'm going to keep an eye on. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. Definitely leave me a comment down below, because that does help the channel a lot. And share this video out with your friends. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.